And upon officers' arrival, they found two victims who had succumbed to their injuries from gunshot wounds. Through our investigation, we also determined that two other individuals were transported to local area hospitals with gunshot injuries as well. They are critical and being currently treated at the hospital. Our investigators are on scene, still on scene, processing that large incident location. Notifications have been made to the families, and we are still currently investigating the incident to bring those that are responsible for yesterday's incident to justice. I will answer any questions that you all may have.
Did the shooting actually take place outside the gate or inside the property?
Inside the property.
It was inside the property?
Yes.
Any idea, were there two factions shooting at each other? Is that what happened?
We don't know as of yet. We do know that there was a verbal altercation, and that's all I can speak of as it relates to what transpired during the altercation.
Any cameras?
We're still canvassing the area for surveillance.
You can understand that there was also, this isn't the first party or large gathering that's taken place at this particular location. Have you guys been called there before for other incidents, or has it remained peaceful, or what does that look like?
This is the first time that we've been out to the location as it relates to this incident. This incident, the incident location is a location that does not have a business license, so they should not be operating at all. And that's something that we're looking into as well.
But it's known as a motorcycle club from neighbors. That's what they're calling that location, a motorcycle club. So there is no business paperwork. There should be no operation there.
There is no business permits.
But that is a business, though. It's a business. It's a mechanic where they repair cars and whatnot.
It's a commercial site. Don't necessarily know what goes on inside of the actual building. We do know that it was yesterday was a gathering for local motorcycle clubs to come over and have a good time. But unfortunately, that good time turned into disaster.
Do we know the motorcycle clubs that were there, have the victims been identified yet?
Victims have been identified, and we're still processing all of the information as it relates to what motorcycle clubs were there.
They haven't had a license since 2023.
That is correct.
So what would they be cited for?
Operating a business without a license.
And is there an order for them to cease and desist?
Yes, sir. Mr. Clark, our city manager, has gotten our code enforcement involved to ensure that that business does not open up again.
I saw a statement that you said that there isn't any danger to the public. Why do you say that? Because we got somebody who's obviously shot a couple of people and wounded some others, and they're out there still.
Yes, sir. We are very close on bringing those that are responsible for this crime to justice.
Very close in a matter of hours, very close in a couple days. What does that look like?
I can't give you a time frame. As you all would know, that investigations take time, and we want to make sure we dot every I and cross every T.
Usually when you see these type of gang violence with motorcycles, there's some retaliation. Are you concerned about that? Because they retaliate because you took one of theirs, we'll go back and take one of yours.
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I can tell you that the city of Forest Park, this is not violence that typically occurs in the city of Forest Park. So I don't necessarily believe that any type of retaliation will occur inside of our city.
Well, can you talk about that, how Forest Park is not the place for that type of stuff to happen? You won't condone it? We won't
condone it. Crime is down over 50% over the last few years here in the city of Forest Park. And that area in which it occurred is a typically quiet neighborhood. And so that type of behavior will not be tolerated in the city. And more times than not, is people or individuals coming into our city to commit crime. And so we won't tolerate it.
Can you share the nature of the conversation that you had with the unlicensed business owner as to what was going on? Why are you operating an unlicensed business?
Well, I can't go into the conversation because that is a part of the investigation as well. But we are taking the necessary action as it relates to their business and operating.
And can you clear some up, Chief?
Yes, sir.
Initially, there was, I think it was 2 people dead, 1 person wounded, 2 people taken to the hospital. Now you just mentioned 2. So is there?
It's a total of 4.
It's only 4.
Yes, and the confusion came because when one arrived at the hospital, shortly before that, another one arrived. And so we thought originally that they were all a part of the original incident, but through our investigation, we determined that the first person that was there was not involved.
Obviously, the people who gathered for the party are your witnesses. Have you been able to locate folks? Has that been a challenge at all?
It has been a challenge because we're looking at about 150 to 200 people there. So it's probably going to be very difficult to identify all 200 individuals, but we got technology around the city that will help us do so.
So you're having to track down people as opposed to someone raising their hand saying, hey, I know what's up?
Well, we have had some people stick around, but we are also looking for those individuals that are there as well.
Are you releasing the names of the victims or at least the ages?
I can release the ages of the victims and the names. Our first decedent is Anthony Hearns, and our second decedent is Isaiah Mack.
How
Chief, do you
was
mind
her?
spelling it out?
I don't mind. Anthony is Anthony, Hearns, Hearns, and Isaiah is Isiah. Last name is Mack, Mack.
Do you have their ages?
I do, but I'll give you that after the.
Residents of the community?
No.
Where were they from?
One is from Philadelphia, and I'm not 100% sure where the other individual is from.
Is that Isaiah? Was from Philly?
No, Mr. Hearns.
From what I understand, Isaiah is 25 years old. I mean, he just was shot and killed at that party. I mean, talk to me about that. I mean, that's horrible to see.
One would imagine that it is horrible to see. To go into actual details of what transpired leading up to the events, I can't do so at this time because it is a very active investigation.
Now, I want to make sure you're okay. Could have swore I heard you say you would give out ages and not names.
I'll get you the ages. I don't have them here in front of me at the moment.
Well, I mean, the two you just gave us, I thought it was just going to be ages and not names.
Oh yeah, the next of kin has been notified as it relates to it.
I just want to make sure. I want to make sure we're not running with something you don't want us to do.
Any other questions?
These motorcycle clubs, are they legitimate clubs? Is there some criminal elements to these clubs? Do we know?
I don't necessarily know if they're legitimate or not, and I can't speak on the criminal element of it.